Vanessa Pierre, let me begin with you. And first of all, what was it like to be at the White House today with the president and the vice president on this important day?
It was absolutely amazing. I wanted to be excited for myself, but I was so excited for my boys. It's not all the time you get out of your neighborhood, and it so expanded their horizons and got them asking questions that they weren't asking before. So it was a fantastic experience.
Your child tax credits arrived by direct deposit today. What does that mean to you in practical terms?
In practical terms, well, that's my grocery budget for the month. So that means that's something that I don't have to worry about. That means we can start to make plans. Unlike the stimulus, which was wonderful, this is going to come every month. So now it's kind of, we get to think about long term how this is going to change things for us. Also, it's just peace of mind, and you can't really put a price on that kind of exhale we didn't even know we needed. So.
Carson Doloro, you have been working on this for many, many, many years. This is the day where it's finally happened. What does it mean to you to finally see this in operation today?
This is beyond words. And to listen to Vanessa, my God, I wish I could wrap my arms around you, Vanessa. You've told the story that we have been trying to tell for so many years, and how transformative a child tax credit would be in the lives of families today. And you make my heart sing. And it really is. My feeling, it's not about me. It is about the millions that you've mentioned, Lawrence, the millions of families who are out there who are really going to be able to have more financial security than they have had in the past. And it is a lifeline to the middle class, and it is going to lift 55% of our kids out of poverty. And when Vanessa talks about the grocery bill, it's about, when people talk about food insecurity, it's not food insecurity, it's hunger. But to be able to pay for that, to pay for food, maybe to pay for an extra pair of sneakers for your kids. And to do the kinds of things that make a family feel economically secure for the future. And one thing Vanessa said, this is peace of mind every single month. And that is what the benefit is of here. And just 90% of children will get the same monthly benefit. The president talked about it as historic, and I'm humbled by the shout out from the president of the United States, but humbled to be with Vanessa and to see the picture of her and her boys and that smile on her face. And when she talks about what it means to her family, and it expanded their horizons, and this kind of help will expand horizons and be able to address aspirations and dreams that parents like Vanessa have for their children.
Let's listen to what the vice president had to say today.
This tax cut will be issued in monthly payments. This has never happened before. And America, yes, it is a big deal. I have been fighting for months, and for quite some time, even when I was in the Senate, for monthly payments. Because I know if the struggle to make ends meet is monthly, the solution has to be also.
Vanessa Pierre, how important is that change to monthly payments? We used to distribute these kinds of credits one time a year.
Yeah, so it means that, you can start to make plans. I know I said that before, but let me expound on it. So now, instead of just a one-time payment that you usually save above your biggest expenses. So when you would get your tax return, you'd buy big purchases. You'd put a little bit away for savings, or you had, in the past, had past due bills and you were just waiting to pay those off. It means no late fees on a lot of things. It means that now we can put a little bit aside for us and me and my kids. It means that we can keep our head above water on a month-to-month basis and start to save, for a home, start to actually sit down and add it to our budget and start to look towards the future instead of just one time a year and it being done before it's even reached your bank account.
What was the favorite moment for your sons today at the White House? And what are your sons' names and what was their favorite moment?
So their names are Andrew and Bryce. And if I could pick their favorite moment, would probably be, each one had a different moment where I'd say two highlights. One was meeting the vice president. They are a huge fan of hers. And my daughter, Olivia, wasn't able to make it, but we were able to take a photo with her and we've already FaceTimed and she's just in love. And having that conversation one-on-one, being able to speak with the vice president, that was for sure a special moment. And second, when the president asked if they had any questions, my son was the first to raise his hand up in the air and asked him, is it hard being president? And that kind of changed things for me. Because such a simple question by a child, but he took the time to sit and talk through everything with him, and that meant the world to him. He left the White House saying, I think I could be president.